What's going on, guys? It's Caribbean Connect. Actually, guys, in this channel, mainly sometimes I'll talk about sports because I'm Chelsea fan. Guys, mainly my videos will be like normal videos, interviews, but sometimes I'll talk about also sports. Today, guys, I want to talk about how Enzo Maresca has betrayed Garnacho yesterday game. As you can see, the video that's the Garnacho. He was warming up, he was training, he was ready to come in and change the game, but Enzo Maresca decided not to bring him in the game. What a shameful that. Garnacho is the guy. He was out of the project of Man United for so many months. He was in the bench, he was not playing, and he was ready to leave the club. And you know what? He refused all the other clubs and said he want to join only Chelsea. That was his plan. And for him coming back to Old Trafford as a Chelsea player, he decided to play. You can see him, guys, he's warming up, and Man United fans, they were like shouting. And I'm sure, or if I know if that guy will play yesterday, he would have done something good. But you know what? The poor decision of Enzo Maresca, who doesn't know nothing, decided not to bring him the game. Imagine you took off all the like three important players in the game for the first half. You took off Balma, you took off Patroneto, you took off Estefao. So who do you want to score the goal? And then instead of bringing Garnacho or Gitanis, he brought George Tarek, young guy who can do anything. And actually yesterday, the Maresco has betrayed Chelsea, and he is the responsible for the defeat yesterday. And I think if you continue with these ways, Chelsea will sack him very soon. Because Chelsea owners, they bought this club so much money and they want the result. So if this guy, guys, imagine, guys, the quality of players he has and the way he's playing is absolutely disgusting. Guys, Garnacho, he was a Manchester player for so many years and he left the club. When you leave the club and you come back to that club as a as another team player, sometimes you will have to show your talent. Guys, we know that Garnacho, he had no good relationship with Amorim, and I'm sure yesterday if he has to play, he would have shown something positive and something that will make Amorim to regret. So Garnacho, he was warming up, he was training, he was running around. Guys, at the same time it was raining, and the guy was ready to come in. The guy was ready like to show his talent. The guy was ready to show the Manchester United fans, hey, this is the Garnacho you see. He was ready to show some talent. But what? The poor decision of Enzo Maresca decided not to bring him to the game, and he left him on the bench. He had a Citizen, he had a Garnacho, but he decided to bring Tarek Church. I don't know why Enzo Maresca likes Tarek Church, because even in that Brentford game, he made a mistake of bringing that guy. Guys, Marenzo, what I knew is that he's a guy sometimes who confused the like substitution. You see the game, it's 2-2, it's 1-1, or maybe the other team is leading 1-0, and then sometimes the substitution he makes will make you shocked. This is the manager who won the Club World Cup. This is the manager who won Conference League Cup, and sometimes the way he's playing is disgusting. So imagine yesterday Garnacho, he was ready to show his talent for Manchester fans in front of Manchester fans all Trafford. The guy was ready to show his talent because they sell him. The guy was out of the project for so many months. The guy was sitting on the bench. I know when you are in that situation. Imagine yesterday if Garnacho comes to the game and he scored 2 goals, what would happen? A lot of Manchester fans would have blamed Amorim. Why do you sell this talented player? Why do you sell Garnacho? That's what they would have said. Why do you put this guy bench? The guy, he was like dying. He was like warming up, like running, like a whole pitch, like trying to say, hey, let me go inside. Imagine even when the camera was catching, like And guys, I don't know why this guy Enzo Maresca like his Tarek Church, because every game he's playing this guy. I don't know why. Yesterday, imagine he had two very good players in the bench. He had Garnacho and Gitson, and he decided not to bring those two, and he brought a Tarek Church. So that was poor decision. Sometimes, as a manager, you have to think what you are bringing the game, because I knew that for the beginning of the game, when he took off those three players, Enzo Maresca, he never wanted to win the game. Even he never wanted a draw. The guy, his mind was just defending. Imagine you took off William Stefano. That's nice for the goalkeeper. And then the defense is okay. So if you want to bring another defense to make 5 defense, what's that? You can, if you want to bring a toss in, you can change Cholaba or